Banjo-Pilot. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see what we get. Up the music in SFX a little bit. Default name Ban. You have to change that to SLY, of course. Slew. Race save data. I don't think we have any. Now we do. Single player. What do we got? Grand Prix, quick race, time trial, trophies, Jiggy challenge, Cheeto. I'd go for a Cheeto. So I think the goal for the game is to beat the Broomstick Cup. No idea how the game controls, so I guess we're going with a mediocre character such as Banjo. Jinjo doesn't accelerate very well, but speed and maneuverability seems to be top. Yeah. Let's go with Banjo straight up. Follows GP, alright, so we can't go for the Broomstick Cup immediately, as you see. Welcome to the Bottles Grand Prix. Can you master the tracks and win all 4 cups? Each cup consists of 4 races with points awarded for each race. The better your finish position, the more points you get. Rack up enough points, and at the end of the 4 races, you'll be invited to compete in a one-on-one duel against the reigning champion. I hope that's not going to be anything like Diddy Kong Racing then. Honeycomb Cup. The Honeycomb Cup is the easiest of all available cups. Even for a novice pilot such as yourself, that should be a piece of cake to complete. You can press R while turning to enable a much sharper turn. Let's see, maybe we have to remember that even. Let's see what we get. I have no idea what to expect from the game. Spiral Mountain. Outside of it being a line racing game. Alright, we can go up and down. This actually seems to work pretty well, like frame rate wise. Like very, very well. Unfortunately, they can get power-ups. I guess the note is the power-up most likely. That's what I'm guessing anyway. Guessing there's no way to dodge that. It's like a red shell in Mario Kart. Let's try to get us a note. It just appears there. Okay. We got 2 now. I'm not sure what 3 means when you get it. B seems to be a item. Right, so if someone's directly behind us, we could have used that. Final lap. Ah, actually, those are the pickups. Good to know. The honeycombs. They are the power-ups or pickups themselves. We're dropping like sugar cubes or something. Oh! And we ran into our own sugar cube as well. Trying to leave them everywhere. Didn't get 3 musical notes. Not sure what they would do anyway, but maybe we'll come to find out at some point. Yeah, seems to work very well. Good frame rate and good action. I only hope it's not gonna get super difficult. That's the only thing I'm afraid of, really. Jinxie's Dunes. Like the fact that we get running starts or rolling starts. I'm not sure how you're supposed to say it. But no powering up in the beginning, apparently. Need to figure out how the power-ups work too. I wonder if you could use that sugar cube thingy to block whatever they throw at you. Same way you would hold a shell or something behind yourself in Mario Kart. This must be like a star in Mario Kart, maybe. This is a very high-speed track, so of course characters that have higher speeds will do very well here. I'm guessing that was my own sugar cube right there. Nice. Blasted by everything. But now we got 3 homers, so good. On lap. Hope they don't completely demolish us on this lap. We got 3 homers. Might want to save them for the final parts. Can hit that one. They're right on our tail, but we should be good for the finish. That is if they don't get past us somehow. Well, it's the easiest cup, so that's how it's supposed to go right now. Easily ahead of Gruntilda. And again, it would be just one race and we could drop down to a worse position. Freezy ZP. Get rid of. Quick pause. Timer as well. Continue. So the jiggies are just for unlocking Cheeto pages, so not exactly super necessary. But the Cheeto pages might help you later on. Right there you saw that we can actually fire stuff at them. Not sure what these red pellets do anyway, but if they cause any damage or don't. They seem to slow them down just a little bit. Sneakers were a speed boost, yes. Need to start using the sharp turn here, I think. Makes these easier. I wish you could store up more than one power-up, but apparently that's not okay for the game. We got shut down. Get ahead of us so we can fire you down. Fired it too early. Nice. And now they get ahead of us, of course. Ah, crap. Come on. Wrong way. It's gonna hit someone. Ah, come on. We're 6th right now. Speed up, Banjo. Need to get something good, please. Power-ups, power-ups. Where are you? Oh, somehow I managed to squeeze out the first place. I completely fumbled using that pickup, but for some reason I just like managed to get to the first place still. That was a very lucky win because we were racing or driving like shit, to be honest. Anyway, that's the cup won. No matter what anyone else gets, we will win this, so no worries. Hailfire Peaks. Then again, it is only the first cup, of course, so no surprise that we should be winning it. Just need to start using the sharp turns a little bit better. There doesn't seem to be a brake button in this, from what I understand. So if you want to shoot stuff at them, you have to like wait for them to get past you, especially those red eggs, and then shoot it. But the maneuverability seems pretty easy here. I guess we should be using a high-speed character. And again, if the control is shit, it might get a little bit more difficult to play them. I guess we'll see as we play. We'll have to see how the whole game goes anyway. If we need to change the character, if we don't. But so far, it seems pretty good. Christ, we just missed the speed portal. Get that to hit someone. But it is getting a little bit difficult, as you see already. The power-ups really make a difference here. Depending on what the enemies get, they might get some good power-ups that'll just knock you out of the sky easily. And if you get hit by these red shits, it always gets difficult for you too. Saucer. Hopefully that'll hit him. I think they just blocked it. But I still managed to squeeze out the first place because of the speed thingy. But yeah, this might not be so easy. We don't have to win every single race, but we do have to finish first, from what I understand, if we want to like win the cup and proceed on to the next one. We won very easily there, so no worries. But we'll have to see how the game goes. That's excellent. You've earned enough points for the Platinum Cup. Just beat the current champion and it's yours. I suppose you're wondering what you need to do here. Let me tell you. You meet your opponent high up in the sky. Use your weapons to shoot them down before they shoot you down. Keep an eye on your green energy bar. If this reaches 0, it's game over. Oh shit. I hope you can redo this if you fail it. Otherwise, it'll be very crappy having to do the whole cup again. And then fighting them. But then again, seeing as this is Banjo, I would not be too surprised if that was the case. Kazooie Clash. Okay, not sure what the idea here is exactly, but I guess we're just gonna be shooting at them. Why would they put something like this into a racing game? Now, does this mean you change positions back and forth? Guess I'm just gonna be zigzagging around the area. This doesn't make that much sense to me, this whole mode, but whatever. So we get chased, then we chase. Try to get them to drop out of the sky. What a weird little mini game at the end of these things. Not exactly sure what the idea was, but at least that wasn't too difficult. But the later ones might be very assy. I already expect them to be. Yeah. Looks like we won the first cup. Honeycomb Cup. I wish you could do, like, redo the final fight if you fail it. I have no idea how it might be. Maybe I'll need to try next time, save before the fight, just to see if that's the case. Well done, you're the new champion of Honeycomb Cup. The Honeycomb Cup. Make some saves. Go for the next one. Yeah, should we maybe change which character we play as? Not really. Top speed is a little bit better, but acceleration is so much worse. I guess I'm just gonna be playing as Banjo then. Bottles GP, and the second one, the Jiggy Cup. Wing through the tracks as quickly as possible and the Jiggy Cup will be yours. Hold down L while holding left or right on the control pad. You will perform a roll. Use this to dodge opponent's fire. Could we maybe even dodge the red eggs with that? I'm not sure. I didn't try yet, but might want to have a go at it. That might be a thing. Who knows? Banjos tend to have pretty good music, and looks like it's the same case here. I think we ran into a palm tree right there, and that's what took us down. Wonder what sort of cheese he might get in the game. Nothing that really helps you, to be honest, but like win the tracks. Not a speed boost or anything, most likely. I don't know. If we get one more musical note somehow, somewhere. I'm not sure if I saw it yet. Ah, there it is. Alright, so that's the 4 for this one. Haven't gotten hit with a single power-up just yet. Ain't that weird? We're being safeguarded here too much. They gone for the speed boost. I don't think any of them went either, so no real worries winning this one. Easy peasy. Still amazed by how well this works. If you compare this to like Kokodo, Kart Racer or whatever, it's a completely different game. And again, very different development team as well. I think Rare are good developers in terms of technical stuff, but I do have a lot of issues with how they design the games. Clankers River. Get ready. Or is it that you have to collect the musical notes out of every single race in the cup, and only after that you get whatever you're supposed to get? Press the wrong button. That was good, actually, because I think he has a shield on right now. Not anymore. Whoa! A lot faster force this one. It's kind of weird that you don't have a timer running when you're doing the levels. I mean, there are different time trial modes and that stuff, but it would be very racing game-like to show how your lap times are. Because you could even get a good lap time doing these cups. But how can you tell if you don't know how you're doing? Beep, 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 beep. Use the power up. Well, I guess it's good because now we can get a better power up. I should just start using the regular ammunition even if we don't have power up. I tried the barrel roll, but maybe I was a bit too late there. I'm not sure if you can even barrel roll out of the way of a red shell. Maybe, maybe not. Battle between us, Mumbo Jumbo, and Kazooie, apparently. Grunty Industries. I wonder if I'll be able to... wait. You can actually get a speed boost in the beginning. So if you press it right at the go, I guess you do get a speed boost then. At least that's what I think happened right there. Need to take a look at it. Maybe that's a thing. Not sure how much it helps you, of course, but... Should have used the power up right there, but I forgot. Also pretty weirded out by them not shooting at us with their red pellets if they're behind us. Maybe that only happens in the later cups or something. Oh shit, that must have been our own ice egg thingy. I haven't seen the enemies leave them around too much. Maybe they only use them for protection or something. Blocking out shells and whatnot. Try to roll out of the way but press the wrong button. So got the burst. Alright, now we got protection. Remember to use it if you get pelted by something. Like so. Still relatively easy, but it all comes down to whether or not they get power-ups to shoot you down from the sky. Because if they do, things can get hairy. I wonder what the 300 points is that's displayed on the top right there. Can we like unlock stuff with points or something? Gobi's Valley. Gobi was the Alright, we did not get a speed boost right there. I think Gobi is the fish in Breath of Fire. Or something close to Gobi, at least. That's what I remember. Don't have Breath of Fire coming up anytime soon in the challenge, but at some point, yes. That's namely due to the fact that I only beat it, like, maybe 6 months ago. Don't exactly want to play it immediately again. Well, maybe close to a year now, but anyway. We got enough RPGs coming right now, as it is. With Final Fantasy Dawn of Souls looming on the horizon. I think it's only like 4 games until that one. What do we even have coming? It's this. And I do remember that there's Alex Ferguson's Player Manager, Soccer Manager 2002 coming up. And something and something. Not exactly sure. Maybe Lemony Snicket was there. We have games coming. That's what I can say. Some of them good, some of them maybe not that good. Who knows? And then Dawn of Soul. Ah, yeah, fuck. Yu-Gi-Oh! Next. That's right. We have that coming. Apparently the Yu-Gi-Oh! That we got coming soon enough is supposed to be a very different Yu-Gi-Oh! It was the Dungeon Dice Explorer, something like that. So it's maybe not that much card playing or card gaming. Something a little different. That'll be the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Game that I ever play. So I wonder what it'll be like. You've earned enough points for a Platinum Cup. Just beat the current champion and it's yours. This time you have a new opponent. Humba Wumba. Don't expect her to go easy on you. I'm gonna make my saves right here. I'm gonna check how the death affects this. Humba Horror. So I'm like, not gonna be doing anything. I'm gonna let her destroy us. And see what death here causes. Right, so she shoots some projectiles at us. You'll have to dodge them. It gives you plenty of health here, at least, for that part. And she does shoot us here. So these do get more difficult as we go. There we go. Died. Let's see what happens. Girl power prevails. You failed to beat Humba Wumba. She's waiting for you to give it another go. Retry boss duel. Good. So we can retry them. But is it only once? I'm gonna speed through this to see how it is. It does take her quite a while to beat us if we just stay still. And that's something. Girl power prevails. Failed to beat Humba Wumba. Give it another go. Okay, so apparently it gives you infinite retries. By the looks of things. That's very good. Because I thought it was if you fail, you have to do the cup first and then you get to fight them. It looks like that's not the case here. Shit, those do fill out like almost the entire screen, so they're not the easiest to dodge. As you can see, what the fuck? Yeah, classic rare shit. They do get a lot more difficult. This is only the second boss and already we're struggling. Just try to drop her a few times. Did we hit her with that last one? I'm not sure. We're almost dead anyway. Might have to retry this. And we did not get a pickup right there. Like, where the fuck are you supposed to dodge those things? They fill up the entire screen. Fortunately, lost a couple of eggs right there. And missed. Just trying to make a circle around the area for her not to hit us, but this is... Although last time we just stayed down, and she hardly hit us at all. Fuck no, we're already dead. This is already getting difficult. At least we get the rich rice, so no worries there. What if we just stay in the lower part of the screen then? At least it took her ages to kill us there last time. And then wait for the power-ups to come and use them. But this shit. How the fuck are you supposed to not get hit there? Why did we not get the power-up right there? Wait, you can't shoot them with the regular weapon? Is that so? I think she's hardly hitting us there if we just stay down. Ain't that a bitch for her? Alright, now she's getting to us. But yeah, can we destroy these things with the basic weapon that we have? Alright, don't waste them on that. Doing good now, apparently. Is that? Look at the strat. Just don't do anything. That didn't work either. Ah, fuck, she got it before we did. Alright, just a few hits and that should be it. There we go. He's down. Yeah, they do get a lot more difficult, as you can see, but still doable. I wonder how it'll be later on. Final boss must be a total torment, seeing as this is a rare game. Yahoo! GG Cup champion. 2 out of 8 down. Congratulations, you are the new champion of the Jiggy Cup. Did we unlock anything Cheeto has to offer? We did get 4 musical notes in that one track. Hello, the name is Cheeto. As usual, I seem to have lost some of my pages. Could you get them back for me? I'll trade some of my special secrets for any pages that you return. Oh, okay, you do need quite a few, but we already got 440 pages? What the hell? Got different GPs you could unlock. I wonder what these ones are. Let's unlock Humbawamba. She's just another character, I think. You can now enter any race playing as Humbawamba. Green Globo unlocked. One of these little critters can be found hiding on certain tracks in Grand Prix mode. Shoot him and he'll open up a new boost. This will take you around the track in a flash. Oh, hey, that's actually pretty good, isn't it? Not so much a cheat, from what I understand, but... Ah, that's so much better. I feel naked without my pages. See if you can find any others. Be sure to have more secrets on your next visit. Right, so might want to visit that every now and then. Hamba is a good speed and handling one, but acceleration seems to take ages, so she's kind of like a better Jinjo. One better Jinjo. We'll go with Banjo still. Seems to work just fine for us so far. The Beehive Cup against Banjo himself. Look at that. Hey, Handu. Welcome to Banjo-Pilot. Things are a bit trickier here in the Beehive Cup. Be sure to make full use of weapons to bring down any racers ahead of you. You'll earn new Cheeto pages every time you complete a race. Return these to Cheeto and trade them for interesting goodies. How goes it, Handu? Remember not to practice for the race tomorrow. We're doing a NES speedrun race tomorrow. That's gonna be in Finnish though. I don't want to do it in English. With Handu and Ideas group, Idix's group, Pelipajautus, right? Somewhere around 6 I think. Yeah. GMT +2, whatever. Freezing Furnace. I'm excited for that one. Guessing it'll be quite fun. Yeah, I wasn't pressing the gas button right there. That's why I was flying so slow compared to them. Brain farted. Enjoying my headache once again. I've been having some headaches too, unfortunately. It's kind of difficult because you don't exactly know what causes them. I just try to exercise a little bit to get the blood flowing a little better. Usually that seems to help it a little bit, but then it might be some muscle issues and whatnot. And I don't want to be popping pain pills all the time. So I try to just, like, live through it. But yeah, headaches do suck. I feel you. There's exactly not getting rid of them easily. That sucks too. How are they driving like shit? I'm like half a track ahead of them already. Almost. In before the rubber band mechanics. And power-ups. A very high-speed track again. If you had a very high-speed character, you could just breeze through the level. Hamba Wamba would have been a pretty good one there. Yeah, I'd like not to take pills all the time, but it's pretty bad. Yeah, like when it gets bad, you do need to take them, of course. Not nice having to live through them. And I'm not against taking pills anyway, just... I feel like I've been popping enough pain pills for the past month. Because of the neck and shit, so I just try not to take them all the time. Don't want to become Max Payne. Where is the track? This is a difficult one to follow. Aye. Growing those tolerances, exactly. Need to start popping double pills soon enough. It's good that I got a prescription for a lot of them. I have like a 100 pill bottle of the strong ones, so I don't exactly have to worry about getting more if we run out of them. I always try to get the bigger batch of them because you don't want to be visiting the pharmacy all the time getting new batches of the 400 milligram ones. So luckily this doctor that I went to last time just wrote me a prescription for a ton of them. Got the power up still, good. It's a shame you can't like look backwards in this game, because it would be easy to drop these ice cubes. If you could look back. That's some good shit right there. Because if you buy or get a prescription for the big bottles, they end up costing like a fragment of what buying those 400 batches, 400 milligram batches are. I only finished second this time around. Playing like shit, as you can see. I think like the 20 or 30 batch of the 400 milligrams, they cost like 10 euros. But if you get a 100 piece bottle of the 800 milligram ones, they cost maybe 20 or 30 euros for the 100 pills. So value wise, it's much better to get the big bottle if you can. Steam events. Of course, doctors don't like prescribing big bottles of those painkillers. But it is what it is. So Egyptian here. Nice tune. I wonder if it's the same composer who does the normal Banjo games as well. The same dude did the tracks for this one. Have no idea what the name of the dude is though. That's my own cube. Homed into it even. Didn't give a fuck. We're very much ahead of the others, but situations can change in an instant. Just trying to save up this ice one for that. Good. That was just in time. Almost hit it. Wait, that's the green Jinjo that we were supposed to shoot, by the way. I just realized. That should open up a new boost for the track. And I just realized you can just drive over that, or fly over that one. Don't have to dodge it. Don't know why I keep doing so. I think it should be possible to fly over it without getting damaged. Go, 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 go! Ooh, that was close. Is the game any good? Certainly looks better than Nitro Kart or Mario Kart. I mean, Mario Kart is pretty good. I haven't played Crash Nitro Kart yet, but this one works very well. Or GBA anyway. Frame rate's good. The control seems pretty good. No real complaints about it. We already won this cup as well. We could just skip the race, but I think you still have to do the race anyway. J. Rogers, or Jolly Rogers Lagoon. This level I actually remember from the original game. So you do get a speed boost if you press it at the right time. Just need to figure out what the right time is. Let's leave some obstacles for us to go around. I mean, I'm 100% sure we're gonna be the ones hitting those cubes. No real reason leaving them behind, but whatever. Yeah, this is way better than I expected it to be. I don't know what I was expecting. I know that Rare does good games technically, but the design seems to be pretty atrocious most times. Either you have to like collect a ton of stuff to be able to finish the game, and then it gets super evil difficult near completion. So I just hope it's not gonna be super tough near the end. The boss fights already seem a little bit difficult, seeing as how we did with Humba Wumba not too long ago. And I have no idea what to expect of the other fight. After this race, we should have a boss fight against Banjo, so we'll see soon enough how difficult they get. God damn. Oh, wait. I didn't even have anything to protect against that. Same there. Go, go, go. You can still get there. No, not really. Only fourth. That doesn't matter. We already won the cup anyway. But stuff like that. You're in the final lengths of the race. Then you get pelted by power-ups. You don't have anything to protect yourself with. And then you drop to fourth. We still win the cup anyway, but whatever. 10 points ahead of Gruntilda. Make our saves before the boss fight. Very good. You've gained enough points for the gold cup. Not the platinum cup, though. I'm not sure what the platinum cups do in themselves, but they might have something. I hope it's not gonna be like you have to win the platinums to be able to finish the game. That would be very Banjo-Kazooie-like, though. All you need to do now is defeat the current champion. You're racing Banjo this time, and he's bound to give you a run for your money. Let's see. Banjo Brawl. Screw Banjo. Nice, he took our power up. And he's throwing fucking washing machines at us. He only throws 3 though. Humbup threw 5 at a time, making it very difficult to dodge him. Right now he's chasing us. What if we just stay down here? Does that work again? No. Missed that one. Didn't miss that one. Right? This might be easier than Humba Wumba. Hopefully. Oh, just got him in the nick of time. This time he managed to destroy our shell. One chase and it should be over. Didn't get a power up that time. Doesn't seem to be too easy for him to catch us. That's good. I'll take it. And I think he's down. A lot easier than Humba Wumba. I guess it kind of comes down to which type of weaponry they have against you. It seems that Humba Wumba shot us 5 times every time, and that's what made it difficult to dodge it. Although I think you could destroy her projectiles with your projectiles if you tried. It's kind of so-so, but Banjo was a lot easier. Thumbs up, you're the new champion of the Beehive Cup. One more to go in the original set. Try to unlock another Jinjo. Oh man, I hope you have some new pages to trade with me. If you have any new stuff to sell us. I don't want to buy any battle tracks, no. Purple Globo unlocked. Look out for these little critters hiding on the tracks in GP mode. Shoot him down for several speed. That's so much better, I feel naked without my pages. Or maybe if you bought out the battle tracks as well, you could get new stuff to unlock. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. So the last GP of Bottles GP, the Feather Cup. After this, we should be about 50% done with the game. Feather Cup is the final cup of the Grand Prix. Win this and you're all done. Avoid weapon fire by performing a barrel roll. Hold down the L and press down on the control pad. Witchy World. Wait, hold down? Does it just mean to hold it down like... Ah, okay. But that slows you down a lot too, though. So not exactly the best way to go. Is it? Once more a difficult track to like grasp a hold of how the track works. Guess we'll still be able to do it. That was the purple Jinjo, even though it looked red to me. Get your speed back up, bear. Thing is, I don't think you can hit the Jinjos with these red eggs. You can try, but I don't think it exactly works. I did run over it right there, though. I hit that? What the hell? No, 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 no. Go, go, go. Oh. I did not see where the track was going. Luckily, the speed boost got us past the finish line as first. But that was close already. Jolly Roger finished at the same exact second as we did. So kind of close right there. Ah, we made it. Brigal Beach. Wait, you can actually keep the button pressed. You don't have to mash the shoot button. That's good. At least the controller will make less noise. Green Jinjo. And shoot him. And we spot the red one in this track. Wait, if you do the backwards roll there, then we maybe even dodge those, now that I think about it. Now that we found the new way to dodge them too. Yes, you can. So just try to remember down an L if you see projectiles coming at you. Fuck, he got that right before we did. Sick backflips, man. Exactly. Let's see if we can get them to work for our advantage. Just need to time it right. Yes, it works for even those. So just try to remember the backflips, I guess. At the correct time. It does slow you down a little bit, but way less than what the projectiles hitting you would slow you down. You just need to remember them. Kazongs is 9 points behind, so we're not in the clear just yet. Depending on how this pterodactyl land works. Guess we'll see. Yeah, ready. Can't drop the blanket in front of the screen. Alright, there's a new speed boost. I think the purple Jinjo brought us, now that we hit it. Not sure if we're gonna hit it at any point, but guess we'll see. Once more, a track that I have no idea where you're supposed to go. And a clear-cut forward racing track. Speed boosts do position you where the track's supposed to go to. That's very good. So if you just hit them head on. It's not too easy, or not too difficult to get lost. That did not make any sense, but yeah. They do position you to where the track is going. So you don't need to, like, adjust your movement, I guess. Hey, Afe. How's the game? This is pretty good so far. It's not the easiest racing game, but it does work very well. A technical marvel on the system. Too late maybe for that one, but I think it did not hit us. It's been pretty decent. It will get difficult later on, I guess, but right now it seems to be going just fine. There's the finish. Right there. Hopefully no one will grab the speed boost. Right about to get hit, but we got past the finish line. Yeah, it's been pretty decent. I think it's been a lot better than I expected it to be. But I'm just worried about the end of the game because it might get very, very rare-like. And it does have boss fights, which are not exactly the easiest, but not the most difficult. So, kind of so-so. What's up, Afe? Continuing Castlevania today. The last of the collection. Race 4, Cauldron Keep. So no matter how we finish this, we should still get a gold cup. Which is good for us. Platinum would be nicer. Platinum is one of the things that I'm kind of worried about. Why did I do that? Because it might be that you can only finish the game if you get platinum from all cups. That would be very normal for rare, but I hope they did not do that for this game. If they did, then fuck them. But it would not surprise me in the least. Not the best turning right there, but we made it. Can we get past them? No, because he's just that much faster than we are. Let's let him get ahead of us so we can shoot him with that. Another speed boost. Tight turns in this track. Come on. Can't be that much faster than us. Come on. Fucker. It looks like those Jinjo ones that we open up are just single-use speed boosts. So every time you use them, they disappear from the track. So you don't get too easy of a time. That kind of makes sense, though, doesn't it? Hit him. Yes. Right before the finish line. He would have finished before us. Yeah, gonna start soon, but I saw you live and decided to stink up the chat for a bit. Classic. I should ban you from this chat as well. Being my moderator and all. Solid snipe. Yeah, the red ones are like the red shields or red shells from Mario Kart, so you can just shoot them everywhere pretty much. I think the flying saucer is like the blue shell of this game, so if you shoot it, it's guaranteed to hit the first guy if he doesn't block it. That's excellent. You've earned enough points for the Platinum Cup. Just beat the current champion and it's yours. Now you must race against me. Oh, it's against Goggles this time. What a fucker. Bottles, not Goggles. Bottles bother. Or was it? Oh, Goggles. I forget the name of that guy. And he's shooting out thunder, clouds, whatevers. Shoots 5 of them at a time. Need to remember. Just try to use this. Not sure how well it works in this segment anyway, but let's try to stay low strat. It has worked so far, so why would it not work right now? Alright, he's ahead of us in health. Not good. See if we can still make it. So every time they change into that front position, it looks like they get a set of weaponry. Or he just saves it from the earlier part. That could be as well. That fucker, he got all of the pickups. Yeah, this'll be difficult now. We didn't get anything. We're dead. Fuck that. I mean, could you somehow maybe even get them when you're dying? If you just throw a power-up back at them or something. I don't know. Have to eat a humble pie. You let a blind old bull get the better of you. Let me know if you fancy a rematch. Yes, I do, you little bottleneck geek. Pencil neck geek. This is difficult because being chased is not the worst part. It's more trying to dodge these clouds that they throw at you. At least that hit him. Come on! Shot a little bit too early right there. I could have gotten him 3 times. Feather is good because it's protection from his firing. But we're kind of evens right now. He's going to get to front and throw those clouds at us. What the fuck? That hit one of the clouds now? The cloud wasn't even on screen anymore. Now we're being chased again. Yes. Wait, why am I not barrel rolling here all the time? I forgot. Stupid me. That did not hit him. He's doing way better on health right now, unfortunately. Missed it. Hit him and he hit us. I got a few hits on him. Now if we could just stay alive. I'm gonna try to barrel roll all the time so he doesn't get us. It's one hit on him. Get this. And we're dead. Fuck me. That was close though. But it seems like even barrel rolling will not save you there from getting hit. At least not that barrel roll. That was close. Let's get this. Just need to hit him, and that's it. Quite a few times too. Oh, nice. You just wait until the clouds disappear from the screen, and then you hit him with this. I think that one hit him as well, but I'm not sure if he took any damage from it. Two, three. Should have maybe saved that one for just a little later. And again, you do get protection from him if he's not shooting at you. So, not sure what's better, when's better to use it. Right, he's doing not so well on health right now. Of course, that did not hit him because it goes to the front and not the back. Come on. Right, this will help us for the end, and now we just shoot him down, and that should be it. We can get him. That's free, so yeah, that's it for him. There we go, he's dead. Got him. That's the first set of levels down for the cups. So I'm guessing 50% done right now. Next up, it's the more difficult Gruntilda Cup. Which might be very difficult, as you know. I guess we'll see. Hither Cup. So we got platinum from all but one cup, I think. All but one. A superb display. I'll take my defeat with dignity. You are the new champion of the Feather Cup. It seems I underestimated. You have completed all the races in the Bottles Grand Prix. However, I've heard that Gruntilda has been setting up a contest of her own. Why don't you see if you can humiliate the old hag? Some saves right there. Let's go check out Cheeto's shit if he unlocked anything new for us to pick up. Some new pages. That's what he says anyway. More battle tracks. I don't care about those, but Grunty JC. That one we do want. Just need a little bit more pages for him. Each one you pick up will multiply the amount of Cheeto pages you gain at the end of the race. Ah, okay, now I understand what they actually do. Good to know. So keep going as Banjo. Grunty GP. The hag. Handsome woman right there. So, you think you're ready to race in the supercharged Grunty Grand Prix, do ya? It won't be anywhere near as easy as that goggle-eyed freak's sad effort. Pumpkin GP. Pumpkin Cup. I wonder how this will be. Like I said, we do not need to win all of the races, but we do need to win the cup. This is the Pumpkin Cup. I bet you won't even make it around the first quarter. Being a bit thick, you probably didn't realize that pressing the A at the correct time can give you a boost from the start line. You do know that, but I don't know what the exact right time is. Spiral Mountain Reverse. Okay, so is it just a reverse GP of all the tracks? Might be. I hope the enemies don't get that much better, though. But the GBA was originally announced to be 32-bit before it was actually revealed. Stuff like this was more what I expected, though this is nothing compared to the prototype build for this game. I have not seen the prototype build, but like this kind of surprised me of how good it is. Like it works very well for the system. I mean, we already have Mario Karts and whatnots that work well, but I wasn't expecting this to be as smooth as it actually is. Hey, Super Train Station. I think I saw you last time around Mario Party Advance, most likely. It's been a while. How you doing? But yeah, I wasn't exactly expecting this to be as smooth as it is, because it is very smooth. Works well for the system. Final lap, we have to watch out for those speed boosts. I haven't seen any speed boosts for me in this level, though. That's kind of weird. Where did they get those ones? There's one. Ooh, that worked well. Although they did get ahead of me. Two of them did. They did get a speed boost somewhere near the end of the level, but where? At least I can't see a speed boost anywhere. We did get one from dodging that bullet right there, though. That's good. Yup. Like this, but it actually has polygonal 3D map geometry. Like how you worked both main GBA models into the layout. Yeah, I tried to do that. I think I started out a little bit different. At least the original GBA wasn't there, but we're still missing the micro. I could put the micro where the timers are and that stuff. But I guess it's kind of like beside the point. Or I could display the game cartridge box art inside of a micro, but maybe that's unnecessary, I guess. I even selected the colors that I used to have. No, wait, I'm not sure if I ever had the purple GBA. Did I have the white one? Maybe? I'm not sure. But I do have this silver model of the GBA SP. And to be honest, I haven't even seen that many different colors of it. I do know that there are different colors of it, but I think I've only ever seen the silver one. Silver or gray, whatever you want to call that color. I decided to stick with the regular GBA, but both GBA and SP are deeply iconic for the system. The original is a lot better for your hands, especially for adult hands. Especially if you look at long playing session. Because the SP is a little bit sharp around the edges and more designed for kids' hands, maybe. But it's the backlit screen that does everything for me. Actually, front lit. If I had a backlit model, I would be very happy. But those are expensive. Too late to dodge that one. Too late to dodge that one as well. Should have been a Superman. Dodge that one. Come on. You still get it. Did I get him? I think I did. Now it comes down to these final curves. And whatever power-ups they get there. Exactly. Didn't even get the speed boost from that one. Managed to squeeze out the first place, though. I didn't even like the look of the purple GBA, but when GBA came out, it was already clear that the purple GameCube would be the standard. Yeah, the purple... I think the purple that they used there is pretty cool, though. I like the dark shade of it. I do also have a silver GameCube right now. I used to own the purple one, but I bought a silver Resident Evil model some point in the back then future. Ironically, I got this SP imported as soon as it came out in Japan because I was a self-conscious nerd back in senior year, and the black SP was less toy-like than my purple GBA. I did get called out myself as well playing GBA back in upper elementary school. There was a jock type of guy, and he called me out. Like, we were playing, I think, X versus Sever multiplayer in the hallway, and he came out, walked past us, and he called us out like, "Oh yeah, you guys are playing your Playboys, man. What the hell is that? Why are you playing your Playboys?" And I think it was just hysterical to me that he was calling it a Playboy instead of a Game Boy. Called it the right thing, but the exact opposite of what we were doing. Playboy SP. Just in time. I think it still hit us, but we didn't get knocked back from it. Didn't have to take the time penalty. Always have to keep your fingers ready for the L and down combo. Same there. Did not get the knockback time loss. Animation, whatever. Alright, get the notes for more Jinjo pages after the win. You see that there's the green Jinjo right there, but we cannot shoot it with the red shells, unfortunately. I guess you can only fire at them with the default gun. Get the speed boost. Go. I haven't got pelted with that many power-ups this time around. Up until the last lap, of course, we're gonna get pelted with tons of them. Of course. No, wrong button. Come on. Get him. Get him. Wait, those weren't homing ones? It says we're... Ah, wait, that guy's way behind. The green one. What the hell? Like a lap behind everyone else. What happened to him? I don't know. I like the Nintendo's black systems from that era because they used actual black plastic. Have I ever seen a black system? I'm not sure. Might have been that they didn't sell it in Finland or something. Or that it just wasn't a very popular one. I don't know. The silver black GBA, SP, and GameCube were only silver painted. Same for DS. Not a problem for GameCube, but handhelds were destined to case scratches. Yeah. I think my GameCube might be a little bit scratched as well from having been lugged around. I do like that they came with the handle for carrying it around. But the whole system looks like a toy box, and that's what it usually got called out for. People calling it a box of toys because of what it looks like. Whatever. It is what it is. Got the speed boost that time around. Good. Oop. Too fast. Get hit. Good. Hit a pillar. The super Egyptian tune here again. Slow down so we can blast him with this. A little too late to dodge that one, but we got the speed boost, and I guess that kind of canceled out the effect of the egg or something. Got that one dodged. Same here. Right in the nick of time. Should be a easy platinum here. There we go. Good. Black GBA was Toys R Us exclusive in the US. Black SB was a standard color in Japan at launch, but in the US, black didn't come till years later and wasn't really pushed very much. Yeah, it might be that they never really released it in the European sector, or at least in Finland, because I don't think I've ever seen one in the wild. Can't remember seeing one anyway. The Black DS Fat was Nintendo Store New York exclusive, but those were literally Japanese DS models with an English printed label stuck on the box. Yeah. Did you cheat? You somehow came first in all of the races. That means you take away my platinum trophy. Grr. Right. Let's see if you can beat that stupid fool, Jolly Roger. Let's see how the Jolly boss fight is. Jolly Roger joust. Let's see. Let's see what sort of weaponry he throws at us first off. Cannonballs. 3 of them, so not that bad. Unfortunately, he got all the power-ups that time around. Now he's chasing us. That's good in the sense that he has to go down for a while. This will protect us for the rest of this run. Red egg's good. Just wait for him to throw his cannonballs. Got hit by that one, unfortunately. Ah, crap. A little too early with that one. We're still doing better than him, but not by a lot. Didn't get one there. Yes. Right. I think we could even get this, to be honest. Ah, you can even shoot out the cannonballs. I did not realize that at first. 3 reds. That's probably the best course of action. Shot them too early once again. Alright, let's see. Fuck. They do damage you a lot if they do hit you too, so that's not nice. Yeah, we're dead. It only takes like a few hits and that's it. If you start getting hit, it's already too late, unfortunately. I have to do it again. Ha! I knew you wouldn't be up to the challenge. Why don't you try again? Too scared. We already got close there, but I just did a few stupid mistakes and ended up getting pelted by his regular shots, which do a little bit too much damage in my opinion. I don't think we damaged them at all that well, shooting them with this regular shit. Or do we? Should have maybe saved that one for this scene. Hit him. Good. I don't want to save the feather because we might get something we can damage him here with, I mean. Of course, if I shoot it like that, we're not going to be doing anything with that power-up. So close again. See something good. Mumbo Jumbo or 3 of these. Good. Very good. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with them here. Of course, he gets the one we wanted to get. But he's dead. He got it. I think the worst one so far has been Humba Wumba. But I guess that might also be because he was, or she was like the second boss that we had to do. And already a lot more difficult than what the first one was. 5 down, 3 to go. Platinum for the Pumpkin Cup. I suppose you think you're really clever now, don't you? Okay, okay. You're the new champion of the Pumpkin Cup. I think we can go and buy Grunty JC right now. Most likely a new character. Let's see. Hey, wait, there's Jolly Roger as well. Whatever, let's buy Grunty JC, see what that is. Grunty's Jiggy Challenge. Okay, so it wasn't exactly what I was expecting it to be, but whatever. Not gonna be doing any of the Jiggy challenges, but I'll take it. Next cup, please. Yup. The Cauldron Cup. Mumbo Jumbo will be the boss of this one. Back again, eh? Has that swine Cheeto been helping you? Let's see how far you get in the Cauldron Cup. Treasure Trough Cove. Reverse. Keep an eye out for the green and red Deuterinos, Jinjos. I think it's nice that if you dodge the projectile just in time, you do get a speed boost out of that as well. Alright, I think we got him even with the red shell. We'll see if that's the case soon enough, if we start finding those boost portals. Haven't seen any of them just yet. Neither have I seen the Jinjo. Oh wait, there it is. So you do have to shoot it with the regular weapon in that case. Like the enemies are leaving us alone this time around. Don't even have to dodge anything. Let's see if we can pick up some musical notes on the way. That was one, but a little bit too far away to catch it. That was an easy race, though. How did we not get shot down by anyone? Hold your horses. Clankers River reverse. Let's do it, ma'am. Good speed boost. Got past all of them. Just need to remember the levels. They do get a little bit difficult later on because of the misleading track types. Just have to, like, try to remember where the track is actually going. This one's not too difficult by the looks of things, but they do get very much more difficult later on. What did I get hit with there? Too many twists and turns. Good. Got him just on the finish line. Wait, it wasn't even the last lap. Speed boost. It just comes down to dodging their projectiles pretty much. Hope we can do it. Easy peasy. Still nothing too difficult. I mean, most of the difficulty comes from whether or not they get enough projectiles to pelt you with. And whether or not you're good enough to dodge them, I guess. But we did fine. Grunty Industries. I think I kind of got the speed boost down in the beginning too, like where to push it. It's like immediately after the first text box disappears, start pressing the button and you get the boost. Something like that anyway. So like I said, I think you can fly over the lava, but you might also get hit with a bubble of lava or something like that. And you of course take a big penalty for it. Time-wise. So it is a big gamble. Ooh, hit a pillar there. Double boost. Not good timing on it though. Right. Wait for the next straight to get to use this one. Double boost. That's good. Still easy pickings. No real worries. I do remember that Diddy Kong Racing, the prequel or predecessor of this, I think it was released on the N64. At least I do remember having it on the DS. But that has a historically difficult boss fight in it. Like, nearly impossible to beat, something like that. I do not remember what the boss fight was, but I do remember watching videos and stuff about it. Like how difficult it actually is. I don't think I ever beat it myself. I do remember it getting called out for how difficult it is. And that's just basic rare stuff. Their classic style of designing games to be just a tad too difficult for the regular player to beat them. Casual player, whatever. Side turn there. Too late to dodge that one. Ah, come on. I was too late for that? Really? Thought I was just on time, but whatever. Oh, that's not good. Way too late for that one. Same there. No, wait. I did get it. Even got the boost from it. But I'm only third right now. Shoot them down! Ah, crap. I could have gotten past them if I didn't hit them. Unfortunately, I did, but still third, so no real worries. That was the last race of that cup, right? Yeah, so we don't get the platinum, but we still win the cup, so all's well. I can't believe it. You got enough points for the gold trophy. My evil magic has taken control of that feeble-minded fool, Mumbo Jumbo. You'll race him next. You'll never win. We'll see about that. In Mumbo Mall. Throws out very fast tornadoes. 3 of them only. They throw that few of them, they're very easy to dodge, to be honest. Not that one, apparently. Got him once right there. Shoot those ones out, because you're not going to be using them. He shoots you like in very long bursts, as you can see. That's gonna be difficult to dodge. Oh, fuck me. We're not gonna be getting through this. And he got all the power-ups too. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo this one for sure. We are dead. This did not go very well. And look at how well he, like, targets you too. I don't think we'll be able to use the plastic strat of just staying in the lower part right there. Can't even beat a brainwashed fraud around the track. So very sad. I think you should give up now. Oh my. This might take a few tries, definitely. I don't think the tornadoes are that difficult to dodge. But he's very accurate in how he shoots you. And he seems to grab all the pickups before we do, so... That hit me, alright. Thanks, game. Again? What the fuck? At least we hit him right there. Ah, we didn't get one? Really? Aim. Don't you do this to me. Have to wait until he shoots those. And then belt him. Right, so we're evens right now on health pretty much, but... That hit him. Alright, 2 Mumbo Jumbos. That's pretty good, but not perfect yet. Something good. 3 eggs, that's good. Did that one not hit him or something? Like, how fucking accurate are you? Jesus. Alright, please stay until the end of this one. Yes. Now it's kind of like a few hits to get, and he should go down. We did not get him just yet. There we go, we got him. That was close. We're 1 hit from dying ourselves. Ooh, getting difficult. That's 2 down, 2 to go. Really worried about how the... I'm sure we'll be fighting Grunty, of course, in the last cup, but how it'll go. That's the thing right there. Jesus. I should have known that masked moron would let me down. You have completed the Cauldron Cup. Yeah. Go visit Cheeto real quick. unlock not Mumbo Jumbo. Whoever it was. Jolly Roger, that's right. You can now enter any race playing as Jolly Roger. Alright, still a few to go. Let's see what we get. How does Jolly Roger work? Acceleration is not that good, but top speed is better than Banjo. Should we maybe even try Jolly Roger then? Ooh. Guess we could. Skull Cup up next, and I think that's... Was it Klungo? Or something? This is as far as you will get. The expert pilot will win the Skull Cup, not just some poser. Klungo, I think, was the name of the green beast. Freezing Furnace. So our top speed is a little better, but we have worse acceleration, so just try not to get hit that much or something. The control is a lot different, though, than what controlling Banjo was. So I do have to get used to that one as well. Very straight track this time around. Gonna hold on to the saucer if someone manages to get ahead of us. Not flying in a very straight line. Right, you're right next to me. Let me just let you pass. There we go. I think it even hit him. I missed that one? Really? Have to get this. There we go. Easy pickings. Not very difficult. Yeah, it does control a little bit different to Banjo, but I think we should still be okay. So I don't have to accelerate all that much, seeing as how we didn't get hit with a lot of objects there. And Klungo was the name of the green beast. I remembered that one right. Good boost to get to the top. Alright, this might get us a little bit confused about the layout of the track. So hoping we'll do fine. Didn't get that one. I tried to shoot at it, but we got the power-ups before, so I couldn't exactly shoot him. Thought I was too late with the dodge, but seems like I was just in time. Use this when we get to the straight. First that one, then this. A little too late for the boost, but still didn't get hit. Almost got hit by our own cube once again. How'd you get in front? Ah, yeah, there are speed boosts all the way on the right side, though. That's why we didn't see them. We stayed too close to the curve at all times, so... Go first. That's good. Gruntilda got second place, so I think we're far ahead. Yeah, Mumbo Jumbo Gruntilda. So we'll easily get this one. I actually need to hit the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in just a second. Guess we have to start this race first. There we go. I'll be back in just a second. I'm back. Continue the game too. Oop. A little too close for comfort there. We got the red Jinjo though, all the way in the beginning, so we can use these extras boosts. Do they only appear in the first lap though, that you shoot them at? It could be like that, I guess. We did leave one there. I guess if we see it again when we go past, then they stay. But it also might be that they only appear in the lap that you destroy the Jinjo in. There should be one in this turn here, I think. Yeah, it's not there, so I think either someone else got it, or... Either someone else got it, or they only stay for that one lap that they appear in. One or the two. Hey, that was stupid. I got the boost, but I didn't. I went through it. Ooh, that was close for comfort. They did get ahead of us, though. Too late to get the boost from it. I'm kind of hoping for someone to shoot at us right now so we could get another speed boost, but no. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on. Yeah, they got ahead of us. Wait, still even win this. Too late. The shot was too late, unfortunately. Well, that's bad. We didn't get the platinum, but we still got second place, so nothing to worry about. Yeah. I mean, if we didn't get any points from this, we would go evens with whoever was number 2, but not really worried about that one. Where is the track? There we are. I got so discombobulated right there. Had no idea where the track was going. But we're still third, so I don't think it damaged us too bad. In case of stand-ins. No real place to use this right now. A lot of twists and turns in this track. Now there seems to be a good spot coming up. Not sure what we hit right there, but we did definitely hit something. Good. Just in time. That was a bit too late to get the boost at least. You can see that they're flying a lot better too, but not good enough to not like get hit. I mean, not win them if we fly normally. Now we are second though. It doesn't really matter. As long as we don't finish last, we have enough points to win everything here. That's what I think. Not a good place to use that boost in, but we are still first. Second. Last turn. Get it. Ooh, nice. He was right next to us for the finish there. But we still ended up beating him. Whoever he was. Longo, okay. Now he's angry at us and has to do the boss fight against us. Let's see how this will be. Let's see how this will be. Can't believe it! You got enough points for the gold trophy. You're doing well. I'm sure you are cheating. Longo is up next. I fear the worst. Longo Carnage. Alright, how accurate will Longo be? That's the question. And what projectiles will he shoot at us? He throws beakers. 3 of them. Not easy to tell like where they're going. Hit him a couple of times there. Crap. Good. 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 Got 3 hits on him. That's a good start. He's still doing better on health than we are. And the beakers, while they're not terribly difficult to dodge, they're not super easy either. Wait for him to throw the bottles, then throw this at him. Yes. Ah, missed that one. We're still doing very good. I think we might even get him first shot. Ah. And of course that causes us to miss the pickup too. Yes, mumbo jumbo. That's very good. Just a few hits, come on. Ah, almost. He's 1 hit from dying. Give us something to drop him with. Yes, that's it. He's done. Easy. Easy first try. Not the most difficult. We got Klungo. And now begins what I expect to be the difficult part. Not the races themselves. Pretty sure we'll be able to get at least a gold trophy, but whatever Grunty will be. That's what I'm worried about. That is what I'm worried about. Oh, you beat Klungo? What a surprise. I mean, he must have let you win. Let's see. It should be the Broomstick Cup right now. Let's see. Gonna go with Jolly Roger. He seemed pretty good of a racer. Fast, at least, if nothing else. Broomstick Cup, and after that, Gruntilda. Sure, she has a few tricks up her sleeve. This is the last cup in my Grand Prix, so don't you even think about winning it. Witchy World Reverse. I saw some fries right there. Shoot, where did they get that many speed boosts from? I'm like 3rd right now. Well, now I'm 1st. Of course I shot that when I was 1st. Now it'll hit me. There's a speed boost. Ah, there's like 2. That's why they were so fast. Compared to me, at least. Dodged the wrong way, unfortunately. If you get the first, you cannot not get the second one, I guess. That's how you're supposed to say it. Alright, we're 2nd, so not exactly good, but that'll help us a little bit. Of course, he dodged it. He had a ice cube, and then therefore it did not hit him. Or him, her, whoever it was. It was Banjo. Okay. He's our worst enemy right now. Just need to get him to fail this one then. Regal Beach. Or the second one. Good, we did get the speed boost. We're only 4th? What the hell? Yeah, you can see that the last cup does get a little bit more difficult. They are flying that much better here. And of course hitting all the speed boosts. What the hell? Like nothing's hitting them right now. Now something hit him. I think. It should have at least. Oh my god, are you serious? And of course that didn't hit him either. Not good. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, fuck me. It was Banjo even. So he's 4 points ahead of us right now. That's not good. That sucks. Like, we were so close to winning it right there. Alright, he's 4 points ahead of us. We do need to get him to fail somehow. Otherwise, this will not end up in a gold trophy. Definitely will not end up in a gold trophy. And this is one of the worst tracks, too, for me. Difficult to say where it goes because of all the twists and turns. And I do not know where the speed boosts are either. There's one. Just trying to leave these eggs behind. Get a little bit of leeway. Right. It seems like Banjo is not first. I'm not sure who that is. Is that Mumbo Jumbo? Should have not thrown that at him, but whatever. We do want to get first place though, don't we? Speed boost was this way, I think. Just wish that Banjo fails this one miserably. That would help us a lot. Luckily the cups aren't that long, to be honest. Like, if you have to do a cup again, it takes you maybe 10-15 minutes tops. Of course, I don't want to do them again, but if that happens to be the case. Oh, just got the dodge right there. That was close, though. Okay, seems like we're good for the win. So far. We're pretty much ahead of them. Like, far ahead of them, so no real worries. But who is the second? That's what I want to know. Don't be Banjo, please. Let's see. Oh, Banjo was second to last. Good. That helps us a lot already. Let's see. Yeah, Banjo's 5 points ahead behind us. So as long as we finish 4th, 5th, 4th, something like that, and he doesn't finish well, we should be good for the win. Cauldron Keep. Let's see. Doesn't seem like that messy of a track. Speed boost in a difficult part right there. Might not be easy to get. Where did you come from? There's Banjo right now ahead of us. Even if he finishes in front of us, that won't be the worst part. We just need to make sure we finish close to him. Therefore, he doesn't get more points than we do. That many more. He's like 5 points behind us right now, so... just need to make sure we don't finish that bad compared to him, and that'll be it. Just missed the speed boost. Third right now. We're not doing very good, but... what was it that we needed to finish as? 4th, 5th? Something like that. Right now we're second with Klungo being ahead of us, so that's a good place to start. Of course, finishing first would be the top priority. I missed the speed boost completely. I think we're still good. Someone got ahead of us. But, oh, almost managed to squeeze out the first place. But that's enough for the win, at least, right there. Banjo was 5th, so no worries at all. We still finished first by 10 points even, so. Time to see what Gruntilda gives us. Let's see. I can't believe it. You got enough points for the gold trophy. Now the final duel. Tremble as you face the great Gruntilda. I wish you the very worst of luck. Yeah, let's see what Rare did with this one. Grunty Gallop. Let's see how bad they made her. Giant ass projectiles. Not nice. And how many of them? Ah, she just keeps throwing them indefinitely. So how the hell are we supposed to hit her then? We got like 2 hits. Tops. Most likely her aim is accurate as hell. And as many shots as she wants to get in, of course. Alright, so we're doing worse than she is on health already. Let's see. Dodging these will be super fun. Plus the fact that you can't really like shoot red eggs at her at any point if she just keeps throwing those. How are you supposed to get hits in on her? Ah, this is gonna be bad. Yeah, what the hell, game? How are you supposed to hit her there? I mean, not get hit by her. We're already dead. She has half of her health left. This'll be a big bitch. It might be a thing of luck too, like which power-ups you get anyway. Never mind, it was a brave attempt and you did your best. Shame it was rubbish. Oi. Oi. Let's see. Like, how are we supposed to be dodging these things? And when does she stop throwing them? That's another question. My God. Good. Mumbo jumbo. I'll take that. Yeah. Didn't get anything. Ah, we're already dead. Fuck this. I mean, how the fuck are you supposed to dodge those bullets? If she starts chasing you with them, that's about it already. You can't do anything about it. Because she will find you. If she gets a beat on you. Even if you move. So. You just have to wish you get very lucky with these phases, I think. Okay, that's 3 hits on her right there. Good start. Ah, fuck. I think that last one did not hit her. Didn't get anything. Crap. Ah, come on. This is a good attempt already, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to pull it out to the finish. We did not get a lot of damage on her this time around. Mumbo jumbo, good. How did that not damage her? How did I not get a pickup there? Jesus Christ. She's 1 hit away from dying. 2 hits, sorry. Mumbo jumbo, is that it? That's it. Yes. Yes. Woo. All the crash vibes from these boss fights. Yeah, but yeah, I think that should be it. Like, we beat Grunty. We finished first. I think that should be the game. Let's see if we get credits or something. At least we are the champion of Broomstick Cup. Let's see what the game says. Sickening. Endurance GP unlock. We're not going to be doing that. That's going to be like all the tracks most likely. Sickening. Beaten as badly as all my minions. It's their fault. The idiots. The Broomstick Cup is yours, I suppose. That's the end of my Grand Prix. All races completed. I hope you're happy with yourself. Now clear out. That's the credits. Yes. Yeah, I think the game itself was very good though. I'm super surprised at how enjoyable this was altogether. Not the basic rare difficulty crap. The boss fights weren't that great. For enjoyment, I mean. Like, they were good, but I guess they could have been not. You know what? Let's say that this was just a good game. One of the best rare games for me, at least, because they did not make it unnecessarily difficult. I think it was just enjoyable. Not gonna complain about it too much. Sub 2 hours. Yeah. I wonder what the speed run of the game is. Something like an hour or so, most likely. I did not lose that much time, I guess. I did not have to do any cups again. Missed a couple of boss fights here and there. But it's mostly an auto-scroller anyway, so there's not a lot of room for maneuverability in there. I don't think there's too many skips in the tracks themselves. There are, of course, more speed boosts you can get here and there. But altogether, I think this was one of the nicer rare games. I don't think too many of the rare GBA titles have been all that difficult or bad, to be honest. The Banjo-Kazooie did have a difficult Grunty fight in the end. Grunty's Revenge, I mean. But even that was pretty playable altogether. So a pretty good title altogether. 7 to 8, I'd give it out of a 10. The racing action is one of the better ones for the system, I think. Mark Ridge. And at least I didn't have to struggle with it for a few streams or anything. We did the whole thing in 2 hours. Happy about that. It could have been a lot worse. That's all I'm saying. Mario Bible. Looks like they had a big team for the whole game anyway. Didn't have to rely on just a few dudes to make the entire thing. I guess that's what you see in the end product as well. So yeah, anyone tuning in tomorrow? Not sure if I'm gonna be doing the GBA stream during the day. Most likely not, but 6 p.m. GMT +2. We're doing a NES 10-game mixer race. First one that I'm ever doing. And it's gonna be a 2-hour race. Whoever gets the furthest, I guess, or gets the most points. I'm not sure how the point system works. But I just like the fact that it's one of those mixer things. Like, it's about 10 games, I think, and they change within like 30 seconds or 10 seconds or whatever it is. A few of those games I have played already, and a few of them I haven't, so not exactly sure what to expect. But hopefully we'll get to beat at least one of them. Should be pretty easy to beat DuckTales, I think, right? I think it's mostly like beat a boss, clear a level, 1 point. Thank you for playing Banjo-Pilot, a rare game. Yeah, I guess we'll see about that tomorrow, how it goes. Excited though. I think it's gonna be quite nice. Quite the goods. That's Banjo-Pilot. 8 out of 10. I'll give it an 8 out of 10.